Hi guys, this is part 2 of our first person shooter game controller, and now we're going to start by making our character respond to our mouse movement so we can look around the room. Okay, first I'm going to start by moving the camera as a child of the head now, and you can reposition it so it fits nicely. I already repositioned it beforehand, and now it's in the nice at the center of the head of a normal person looking view, a normal person's view. Okay, well, I'm going to start by creating another variable, this time is head, which will be a game object. Okay, now we're going to return back to Unity, and on our script here of our body, sorry, just wait for this to respond. There we go, and we can see that our new variable head, and we're going to drag the head into this variable here, and now it should be in here. When we start the game, this variable will be set to the game object, which is the head of the thing, the head of our controller. Okay, now I'm going to make two variables. First we're going to actually just do right. Now we're going to lock it, and when we lock it, it centers the mouse cursor to the center of the screen, and then we're going to unlock it. Okay, and so it allows it to move again. But when it comes back around, it will lock it again. And now why we do that is that there's a little bit of a small, like, milliseconds before this thing is relocked. So our cursor when we move our cursor, there's a little gap between the two, and this Unity detects the distance between these two. And we can set the distance detected to we get the sorry. Okay, and let's put these in. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. And put those in those quotes, and then we're going to copy this again. And now we're going to do this for the vertical one, and we will name this V for vertical. Oh, sorry. Y. Sorry about the notification. Okay, and now we got our variables to do it. Our set when we move our mouse in a little bit of time that our mouse is allowed to move. This variable will be set to the thing, which will be like 0.15 or something. Okay, now we're going to for the vertical, we only want to rotate the body. For the horizontal, we want to rotate the body, but when we do our vertical one, we only want to rotate the head of the object and not the whole game object. So we'll do. So for the horizontal, we'll rotate to the edge, and the rest we'll keep. We're not going to rotate anything else but except for the horizontal movement. But now when we want for our vertical is to rotate the head, and we'll rotate the head only by doing and we want this to be negative V. If we don't do negative V, then our rotation will be inverted, and we don't want that. Okay, now we've got all this, and now it should work. And there you go. Looking up, down, left, right. Okay, you can set the speeds maybe move it so they're not so fast. As I said in the previous video, you can, yeah, and now you can see that the movement is nice. But what you would notice as well that we need to change is that we can look right through the game object and keep looking around like this, and we don't want that. So what we do is we're going to put a limit to this in the next piece here. So we're going to create a new variable, and we're going to call this total rotation. Okay, total rotation, and this will be equal to, okay, this will be a float, and we'll give this equal, we want it to equal 0 in the beginning. We'll actually put this on the top here, and what we're going to do is actually make this private. A private value, so we can't see it in our side here. So because we're not going to change this, and we don't want extra stuff there. Okay, now we get it. Now we can start from 0 object, and we're going to make this if a variable here. Let's copy this. Is we'll start with if it's greater than 40. Remember, we'll do like 60, which is good, a nice value. Okay, and here's the thing. Remember, it is negative for the top and positive for the bottom. So we're going to do, if it's greater than 60, then we can rotate it, make it rotate up. But if it's less than this, we only rotate down, not up. So if it's greater than 60, and now we're going to check if our negative v, so if it's greater than 60 and our negative v is less than 0, we're going to, we will drag this one to the vertical, sorry, Control X, and we'll put it go there, and now we want to reset this value. There we go, and now we reset the value when we finished. We set it so we can update this, and now we're going to do it again, and for the other one. Negative 60, if it's less, sorry, wait, this must be greater, yes, there you go, sorry about that. Okay, now this should run well. Let's see. And there we go. And we can't rotate any more down. And we can't rotate any more up. And there you go. A limit to it. And the final touch that we're going to do today, okay, you can also we can make another variable like this, and we can call it max rotation, and we'll do this one as flat, so we will actually be an integer, which will equal 60. And now you can change the max rotation in your game. To anything you want. Okay, and now for the final touches, we're going to do is we're going to hide our mouse cursor. we're gonna make it invisible like that. That should work. Play. And there you go. That's hidden. Okay, this thing flickers like this. It's not actually there. It's only for when you build your project, it won't actually be in the game. It just flickers in this. Alright, this ends it for part 2 of our making our game controller, and I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck on your future projects.